Hello everyone, this is Colleen Lemma, Starseed Astrologer and Spiritual Messenger from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com, here to do your weekly angel card reading for Monday, July 20th through Sunday, July 26th, 2015. So last week we did a little bit different format. I was a little bit rushed for time with some unexpected happenings last week, so I did your weekly video kind of face-to-face, so to speak. This week we're back to the normal format, but I'd like to just start this video out with asking for your comments and opinions on how you like the weekly video done. Do you like the regular format that I'm showing you now, or do you like actually that face-to-face interaction, or do you like both and do you want me to change it up every once in a while? I'm just curious as to how you might perceive or how you might like the different ways of presenting the weekly and or the monthly angel card readings. So as far as this week's weekly reading, we're going to be using Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot deck for your regular message. And you can see as I was shuffling and meditating earlier, I actually had a card that was a card that stuck out from the deck. And I asked my angels and guides if this was a special message card for everyone for the week, and they said yes. So I did put that one back here. The special message card itself is going to be coming from the Animal Wise Tarot deck by Ted Andrews. I've used this deck sometimes in the past, and I really do enjoy the animal totems. So that's where your special message this week is going to come from, according to your stone of choice. And let's go ahead and go over what those stones of choice are. The first stone of choice is orange calcite. Now, orange calcite vibrates more to the lower chakras, solar plexus, sacral, and the root chakra, especially the sacral chakra. And we're dealing here with helping with some of the emotions and feelings that you may be experiencing that are maybe of a more disempowering or lower vibratory level. So helping with fear, helping with depression, helping with sadness, and things of that nature. And it helps to bring more of a lighter kind of cleansing feeling to those lower chakras. Your second stone of choice is infinite. This is a beautiful green stone vibrating to the heart chakra. I always get such a very soft, soothing kind of energy when it comes to this stone infinite. So in the vibration to the heart chakra, helping with again, emotional issues that deals with perhaps relationship matters in your life. And again, giving it that healing, balanced, soothing, and nurturing effect. Your last stone of choice is charoite. Charoite is a purple stone. This one has, it usually does have some black and white kind of swirls or inclusions of energy in it, color I should say. And the charoite is a stone of spiritual transformation and helps when there's huge redirections and changes on a transformative level going on. It's going to vibrate to the crown chakra or the higher chakras, opening up to spiritual insights and assisting with profound insight and opening up to higher communications. So again, your stones of choice for the special message card this week are orange calcite, infinite, and charoite. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about some of the astrological happenings for the week. There's actually a lot going on, so we're going to try to get through these so that the video is not too long. But we start out on Monday and Tuesday, 20th and 21st, with Saturn in the sign of Cancer, which is about home and family. It's about our feelings and emotions. It's about nurturing others. And it's in a very positive aspect to Saturn and Scorpio. And, you know, this I feel is helping to ground our energies a little bit more than they have been over the last few weeks. We've had, you know, last week we had a very strong kind of new moon energy that occurred. And I feel like this is going to help to kind of cement or ground or secure in some of the, again, feelings and the emotional nature that's going on. Now, Saturn and Scorpio, of course, is helping us with empowering ourselves. So in this, you know, energy on Monday and Tuesday, we might actually feel a little bit more emotionally empowered and emotionally stable. On Wednesday the 22nd, We have Mercury that is also currently in the sign of Cancer, and it's now in a comfortable and positive aspect to Saturn, just like the Sun was the last 2 days. And this again is going to help to give a little bit of stability with our thoughts and our ideas and our belief systems as well. Now on the same day, the Sun is actually moving out of Cancer, and it's moving into the sign of Leo. And this is the natural placement for the Sun. The Sun is about our individuality and our identity. And it's going to move into the sign of Leo to where it shines the brightest. And there's a lot of creative self-expression with this sign, and a lot of leadership ability and courage and fortitude, and more of a happy, kind of joyful and uplifting, fiery, energetic sort of energy here. Also on Wednesday, like I said, there's a lot going on this week. The moon is in the sign of Libra, partnership relationships, and it's challenging the planet of Pluto, which is about transformation and change. And then as it moves into Thursday's energy, it's going to oppose Uranus, which helps to bring in some redirections or new way of doing things or looking at things, some redirections. It's also in a challenging aspect to Mars in Cancer. So, you know, Moon in Libra here, Wednesday going into Thursday, is going through a lot of kind of shifts and redirections and death and rebirth kinds of energies. And again, this is in regards to our relationships in our lives, all kinds of relationships, as well as our sense of balance and harmony within ourselves. Also, as we move into Thursday, Mercury is moving into Leo. So Wednesday the Sun moved into Leo. Thursday Mercury moves into Leo. Again, creative self-expression here with communication, our thoughts and our ideas. Leo is a sign that expresses creativity and leadership and generosity and shining our light. And so now that we have both the Sun and Mercury here in Leo, it's about shining our light out to others. Also on Thursday, the Sun and Mercury come together. So really good day. I'd say late Wednesday and all of Thursday. It's a great day to kind of initiate new communications that are creative, or initiating new projects that are creative, stepping into the limelight more, stepping into a leadership position more. You know, taking charge and putting forth your light, shining your light on different areas of your life, your destiny direction, your career path, your finances, your relationships, to where that light needs to be shined. And then as we move into Friday, I don't always talk about the moon going through all of the different signs and cycles because it moves so quickly and it makes so many contacts with all the different planets as it does so, but it stood out to me that on Friday the moon in Scorpio was going to be in a challenging aspect to the Sun and Mercury in Leo. And so, you know, I feel like part of this is fixed energy and stubborn energy, to where I feel like, you know, you might be used to the old way of doing things or perceiving things or thinking about or believing in things. And, you know, the Sun and Mercury newly in Leo wants you to look at it from a new positive perspective, or do something different, or again, step into more of a leadership role. And again, because these are both fixed signs, which means there's a stubborn kind of energy, there might be some sort of a clash of, you know, well, this is the way it's always been, or this is the way we do it, or, you know, whatever, versus let's try something new and innovative and creative. So just a little heads up on that energy for Friday. As we move into Saturday, Venus is going to go into the sign of Virgo. Now, Venus in Virgo is very different from Venus being in Leo, which is where she's been. You know, Venus is about love and relationships, money and finances, and Leo is again that very optimistic, kind of expressive, generous sort of energy. As she goes into Virgo, it becomes much more discerning and much more analyzing. So not necessarily a comfortable placement for Venus, but it is slowing down in Virgo. As it moves into Virgo, it's definitely slowing down because she's going to go retrograde here very, very shortly, and in going retrograde, she's going to end up going back into Leo, but we'll talk about that in a future weekly reading. Also on Saturday the 25th, Mars, the planet of energy and action, is in a challenging aspect to Uranus. So definitely be open to redirections on your path, redirections of energy from other people, some sudden unexpected happenings. And even within your physical environment, be more aware with driving or, operating machinery or even just doing the normal things that you do throughout your day, because both Mars and Uranus kind of wants to move fast, and with it being in challenging aspect to one another, you just want to be more observant and more aware of what's going on around you. So not a negative week. This is actually, I feel, especially as we're moving into some of that Leo energy, it's lightening the emotional load of energy that we've had over the past few weeks or so. So let's go ahead and choose our 3 cards for the message for this week. And as I'm shuffling, I'm going to, and you can do this with me, but we're going to call in all of the angels and archangels, calling in all of our guides, master guides, teachers, and healers of the light, and calling in the ascended masters to bring forth whatever messages, wisdom, and knowledge is in everyone's highest and best interest for the week of July 20th through July 26th. Just looking at cards that call to me or stick out of the deck as I'm shuffling. Let's go ahead and see what the weekly reading holds. So we start out with the Page of Earth. The Page of Earth says scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. It says good news about financial matters, waiting to do something more challenging in a new area of study. So the pages are always messengers. They talk about information coming or messages coming to us. In this case, it's an Earth card, so the messages are of a practical nature. They're about our career, or they're about our life path, or they're about money and finances. They're about, projects perhaps, things that we're actually working on. And this is a good sign, saying that there's some good information coming, good news or good information, valuable information that's going to be coming to us in order for us to further move forward. Now, I feel like with whatever information or messages are coming, there might be, what do I want to say? There might be even more information that ends up coming, so it's not something that you can take and run with necessarily. I feel like there might be a stream of information that ends up coming throughout the week, perhaps, in regards to whatever projects or whatever directions that you're working towards. But again, I feel like it's positive information and positive energy here. This is saying that there's perhaps even something new that you need to kind of look at, a new direction or a new opportunity that perhaps needs to also be researched or understood or looked at this week. But all in all, this is a very positive and good card. I feel like we need to turn over the second card to see if we can get more information. But I'm just looking at the imagery for a minute to see if there's anything else that jumps out. And I also am drawn to this butterfly down here at the bottom. So again, we had a new moon last week, in the middle of last week, and of course we're in that new moon cycle for the next 2 weeks as that moon grows and expands. So I feel like this butterfly is saying again that new birth. They're talking about new birth, new beginnings, and an expansion of energy with whatever this information is that's coming in this week. So looking at the second card, another Earth card. So this is an awesome card. This is the 10 of Earth. And it says a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. So I really feel like we're talking about here things that do deal with our career, our life path, our destiny path, again, projects, finances, and money. To me, we're definitely talking about those areas of life here. And this is saying that you're ultimately going to get what it is you're working towards, okay? Whether it's going to be this week, it's definitely potentially possible, but the 10 is the last of the cards before we get to the the pages, the knights, the queens, and the kings before we get to those court cards. So this is saying you're going to have, or you're coming into the fulfillment of, what it is that you're seeking on a tangible level. So I really feel like whatever you're working on, whatever directions, opportunities you're working on in, again, your life path, and that's a broad sense of the word, because this can be talking about your career or money or projects. But whatever it is you're working on, I feel like it's definitely, you're on the right path and it's going to come into fruition. It's going to lead to a lot of happiness. It's going to lead to a lot of security. It's going to lead to the manifestation of your dreams. Your dreams are coming to fruition here. So this is looking to be a very positive week. Another Earth card, interesting, and another good card at that. This is the Nine of Earth, and it says, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, and successful self-employment. Again, a reiteration that we're talking about our life path journey, who it is we are to be out in the world, whether that be a specific career or whether this is something, bigger as far as our soul's reason for being here on the planet, and things that we're supposed to be manifesting so that we can assist others in some way, shape, or form. But again, that self-employment phrase really stands out to me. So whatever it is you're working towards this week, I think it's awesome, awesome, awesome. I feel like they're talking about being in charge, basically, of your own destiny. And, if you're in a career to where you're not self-employed, or you're not, in charge of, like the president or a supervisor, this doesn't mean it doesn't apply to you. But what I do feel is that this is you kind of empowering yourself and being in charge of your own destiny, whatever that destiny may be. Now, if you are working on trying to be self-employed or do your own thing, this is definitely an indication that for you this week is moving you in the right direction, and to come into that sense of, I want to say, peace about that, because I feel like this is really, to have the 9 and the 10 of Earth is very prosperous and bringing in a lot of abundance and prosperity. I'm drawn to the mountains here in the background, and I feel like they're saying, if you climb those mountains, you'll definitely get to the other side. And it might take a lot of work, it might take some effort, it might take some focus, but scaling those mountains back there, it's going to bring you to new heights, greater heights. It's going to bring you that recognition, again, and that prosperity and abundance that you're definitely looking for in this week. So beautiful, beautiful. Let's look at what the special message card was. Okay, we have a major arcana card here. This is the Chariot with Archangel Metatron. I love Archangel Metatron. So Major Arcana number 7, and it says an important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower, and public recognition. So again, this fits in beautifully with this reading. To me, the Chariot card with the 2 horses, the black horse, the white horse, Archangel Metatron being pulled by the horses behind it. You're moving forward. You're kind of bringing energies into balance. That's, to me, what the black and the white horse signify, is that they're 2 different energies. Some say 2 opposing energies, and in this particular reading, they want me to say just different energies, whether it's mental energies and emotional energies, or whether it be old belief systems and new belief systems. Whatever these various and differing energies signify, those energies are coming together, coming into form to merge in a beneficial way to move you forward or pull you forward on your path. And you have the guidance and the protection of angels and the archangels, your guides, so to speak, in moving forward. And whatever it is, again, that you're working on in or on your life path, or in your career, or with your projects, you're going to be recognized for who you are and what you do. There's going to be some sort of appreciation and recognition. Now, again, it may not all come to fruition in this week, but it very well could. But at the very least, you're definitely on the right path, and so to keep doing what you're doing in this week in regards to your path. All right, so let's take a look at what your special message card is according to your stone of choice. Okay, so giving the Animal Wise Tarot deck a little bit of a shuffle, and again calling in those of the highest vibration of light to give whatever messages we need to hear for this week. So those of you that chose the orange calcite, you got the King of Four-Leggeds, which is the King of Earth or the King of Pentacles. It says it's the gorilla. Strength, nobility, and generosity. So to me, the King of Earth, I mean, this is, again, taking charge of your direction. It's about the manifestation of what it is that you're working on. It's about leadership ability. It's about being responsible. So this is stepping into a sense of responsibility, stepping into, again, just like the card says, your strength. And also generosity, like it says at the bottom. Doing what it is that you're doing is going to bring you that prosperity and abundance that you're seeking, but remember to give that back in some way. Whatever it is you're doing, now whether it's giving money back in some way or giving time or effort back in some way, helping others in some way, being a humanitarian or a philanthropist, this is about, that leadership ability is about really not just taking charge of your life, but taking charge of your path and direction in regards to how can I help others. So that's what a true leader here is about. And with that strength and with that leadership, you're going to do wonderful and great things. And isn't that interesting that this relates to an earth card, because now we have another earth card here. Okay, so for those of you that chose the infinite, I'm just kind of looking again as we're shuffling. Okay, so this one on the bottom, infinite people. Okay, this says it's Major Arcana number 15. This is the Devil card with the raven. It says light in the dark and shape-shifting. Don't get afraid of this card. This is not meant to be a scary card. This is about dealing with the shadow side, not allowing negative thought forms or belief systems or lower vibrational emotions or energies to affect you in any way. In fact, just like it says, be the light within the dark. That Leo energy we're coming into, be that shining light for others, and even for yourself. Shine the light on the shadow side to expose whatever energies are still disempowering to you. This is, to me, what this is speaking of. Disempowering energies, maybe disempowering circumstances and situations that you're still trying to sort through or free yourself from. And this is something that you're going to be working on this week as you're moving into all of this positive energy. And, because we have a backdrop of positive energy with all the cards that we had for the weekly reading, I feel very confident that you are going to empower yourself and move into and step into your power, shine the light on the darkness or the shadow side, so to speak. And just like it says, shapeshift. Shapeshift, is about becoming a new energy, okay? Changing into, it's like a chameleon, Chameleons change their colors, and you can change the color vibration, you can change your energy vibration, you can change your belief systems. And to me, that's what this message of shape-shifting is about this week, is for you to change the vibration of energy on all different levels, physically, emotionally, mentally, that needs to be changed to free yourself from the disempowering energies and move into a more empowering one. Beautiful. Okay. And then for those of you that chose the Charoite people, this one's sticking out. Okay, we have another Earth card, the Eight of Four-Leggeds, or the Eight of Earth or Pentacles, with the squirrel, preparing for the future. Okay, so in some way, shape, or form this week, you are, to me, the Eight of Earth, first of all, is often about learning something new. It's about gaining new information that's going to aid you on your path. Also, the number 8 numerologically is a number that vibrates to prosperity and abundance and money matters and finances. And just like the squirrel here says, you're preparing for the future. You're perhaps collecting those nuts or collecting those tidbits of information, or, researching, collecting, and moving into accumulating what it is that you need to move forward on your path in the most abundant and prosperous way. So I feel like this is a very, very good week for everyone. Very positive reading. I want to send you all my love and light and many blessings. Thank you all for checking out and liking and sharing and commenting on my YouTube videos, on my Facebook posts. Thank you for those of you that have signed up for readings or healing sessions on sacredsoulempowerment.com. Thank you for those of you that have sent me donations on my website, because that really helps to support me in being able to continue my weekly and monthly readings, the monthly articles. And by the way, please check out the new Soul Reflections video that I have done recently. It's about some of the upcoming planetary redirections and energies that will be happening from now through the end of the year that are very significant. So definitely you want to check out on my YouTube channel the Soul Reflections video that I've just done. So again, sending you all lots of love and light, many, many angel blessings until next time, and we'll see you